They go play action with Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Run.
Now Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I steep, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the she's made of beat. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 545.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Craig Reynolds to return it. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, King, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Going left side, Williams with it. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
3rd and just 2 to go. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go play action with Goff. Rolling out to his left. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They are looking at 4th down, however. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the cut to Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Off play action, Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens 28-yard line.
They'll run again with Montgomery. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Brought in close to the 8. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Gibbs. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, and they go back to Henry. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. This is Henry on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Offense up to the line fast. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Offense in the hurry up here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another run for Henry. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A lot of grass ahead. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Offense up to the line fast. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get into the end zone there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now the Ravens offense stayed put. Look at this. They're going for 2. And this is caught in the end zone, so they got aggressive, and boy, did it work. They now lead 8-6. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Montgomery now up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and 10 from the 41. They run. Here's Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That one's cut along the left sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. He finds space into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first. Carry here for Montgomery. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
This one's caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions trail by a couple. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete Derrick Henry. And this one doesn't go far. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here he is to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Flowers will go in motion left. He'll look to throw it. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They've got a man in motion. Bateman hauls it in. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have taken the lead late. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. Setting up to pass. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, it's Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Cut by the open man. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Vacates quickly left side. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. This one's to Andrews outright. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or 2. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium.